Greetings, Earth Angels, and welcome to Earth Angel Activities. I am so thankful to be here with you all today to discuss this Beaver full moon. We're going to start with our prayer and then we'll hop right into the messages. Thank you, Most High God, Divine Mother and Father, our angels, spirit guides, and our ancestors. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for the viewer, the messages, and thank you for allowing me to be a conduit of those messages. Thank you, God, so much for directing us and showing us the way to use our power, our authority, and our magic in a responsible way, God. I also thank you so much for helping us get to the energy of forgiveness. And I also thank you for helping us to apply our wisdom, not to just have it, but to apply it. And I also thank you, God, for intercepting anything that may be trying to impede your messages from being heard today and allowing it to be transmuted into pure love for us all. In your name, I thank you so much. So it is. Ashe. So, guys, when I was getting ready to do this reading, it was over a week ago. And life really happened. Life started lifing. And I was so thankful to be able to get your individual zodiac signs out. But today is the energy of the Beaver full moon. The moon turns full today. And when I was like, well, you know what? I'll just forget it. I won't do the reading. That card came out. The Beaver spirit lay a solid foundation. And I felt my spirit guides telling me that you're not late, you're right on time, and that this energy is going to be around for a long time, and that these messages still need to be heard. One specific message that God was telling me really needs to be out is that this is a time for us to mind our ministers, guys. Mind our ministers and mind our ministries. As earth angels, as chosen beings, as agents of change, you guys all know that our mission at this point in time is to be of service. That's what the mission is. But when we are of service, we also have to remember to tend to what we are serving, what we are delivering. So that means that we have to be good stewards over our spiritual and physical home. So there are a lot of people out here with opinions, and that is including a lot of our spiritual leaders and a lot of our spiritual teachers. And God is just reminding us that, you know, just because a person makes one mistake, it doesn't discredit every living thing that they have said. And also vice versa. Just because somebody gives you some truth, it doesn't mean that it's all truth. And the purpose of it is not to judge that person, but rather to judge the way that advice fits into your spiritual journey, or how certain situations are helping you to move forward in your journey. What is being contributed to you that is helping you to lay your solid foundation? You know, grabbing what is for you and releasing what's not. So since Beaver spirit came out, we're going to see what other animal spirits are going to come out for us right now. What other animal spirits are working with us at this time? I'm hearing the birds chirping a lot. There may be birds in your energy right now that are quite significant to your journey at this time. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. And dove spirit, be peace. 212, 221, 22. Those energies are important. And just before I was getting started with this message, when I was cutting the lights on and stuff, I heard this energy about independent. And I was hearing the song by Sierra, And I was hearing it kind of mashed up with Neo's Independent, Miss Independent, and Sierra's independent song about being independent and stuff. And the idea of how everybody was going at Sierra, talking about how she's not independent, she's married, and how a lot of these songstresses are singing these songs about being single and they are married. And I was hearing the spirit guides come to me and tell me that somebody out there needs to understand that just because you are married or you are in a relationship, it doesn't exclude you from the responsibility of tending to yourself as an individual. And once you have established yourself as an individual and you have established your independence, then it makes you the perfect candidate for a healthy relationship. And for some of you, that's something that you've been missing. Look, Buffalo Spirit comes out next. The abundant universe will provide. And for some reason, I'm also hearing boundaries with this message. Boundaries. Okay, so a lot of you're opening up your spirit and laying a solid foundation to receive a relationship. I mean, that relationship, that information, that message, it has been pretty solid across the board. You know, just simply understanding like where you stand as an individual in your spiritual journey, as an individual in your life, as an individual, what you like, what you don't like, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate spiritually. And I'm seeing that it's opening up so many doors for you. Also, for whatever project this means, that this is talking about, whatever thing it is that you're thinking about doing, now is a lucky time for that. Luck is on your side, I'm hearing, and luck has been a big energy too. You know, luck has been a huge energy that the angels have been trying to make the chosen ones remember, you know. And I saw I saw something that said, I'm blessed. It's not luck, I'm blessed, you know. Well, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know, your angels and your spirit team being on your side, that is a blessing. It is lucky because not everybody has their angels and spirit team. Not everybody is in alignment, and not everybody, you know, we're not always doing the thing that we feel we should be doing when we receive these blessings and when we receive this grace. It's always grace, you know, but this is a very lucky time for us as chosen beings. I want to get some more information about this. I'm hearing a lot of energy about family, a lot of energies about family coming to the surface. Shadow work as well. Look, broken ring, a parting of the ways in either a romance or business. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. And dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. You know, when we think that there is someone working against us, Ram was at the bottom. When we think that there is someone working against us, how does that affect our energy? How does it affect our energetic flow? You know, seriously, think about that. If you think someone's working against you, what does that do to your energy? You know, your spirit team, your angels, they want you to know that it doesn't matter what energy somebody's trying to send you, be it happy, sad, mad, or glad energy. It doesn't matter. You choose. They want you to focus on your peace. They want you to focus on your goals, your foundation. Anything that your enemies are trying to throw in your direction, I declare it will be exactly the thing that you need, okay? That it'll be exactly the thing that you need, the missing piece to lay a solid foundation, to build a solid lodging for you, yourself, and your family, spiritually, financially, and physically. I declare that for us as chosen beings. Do you understand? Because there's always an adversary. When someone is trying to do good, when someone is trying to build, there's always going to be an adversary. But guess what? If you focus on the things that you are trying to build and the things that you're trying to create, you will have triumph over every obstacle. There will be no troubles that can stop you. You fly high. And when we started the reading, I said that I was hearing the birds were starting to really activate and rev up and chirp more. This peace is what brings you over these obstacles. This peace that you choose to focus on is what brings you bliss, because eagles, they have to soar above. They have to change their perspective. They have to see a bigger picture. They have to see a bigger picture in all of this. And that's what your angels and spirit guides are telling you to do. Look what was behind eagle. Good luck. Like, your angels and spirit guides, they want you to know, like, yes, call it what you want. Call it luck, call it blessings. Either way, this is a lucky time and you are blessed. Everything that's happening right now is just, it's indicative of the path that you chose. And you might not have that many people to turn to right now because you are a pioneer. You're a pioneer. And with this energy, with the Beaver energy, there is a lot of industrialism, engineering, ingenuity. There's a lot of energy surrounding building. And with that building comes growth and development. And with growth and development, the shadow side of that is there must be a cutting down and a tearing down of something. Your angels and your spirit guides, they're asking you, what are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to cut down? What are you willing to give in order to receive under this abundant, beautiful energy? Because they want you to choose to cut down things that you won't miss forever. Okay? This is being very, very choosy about who you choose to spend your time with, who you choose to share your flowers with. Because not everybody is going to be receptive of your light. So they also want you to be more mindful about how you share the things that you have to share. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful message. They also are giving me the Lorax. They want you to watch the Lorax if you never have, or they want you to think about that concept. And I'm hearing, how bad can it be? I'm hearing that. And they want you to remember that whatever it is that you're trying to sell, whatever way it is that you're trying to get in flow, they want you to think about, what does it cost on the flip side? How much does selling that product hurt our divine mother or help our divine mother? Are you thinking about your connection with the earth and the planet as you are building what you're building? Because Beaver, sometimes when Beaver gets busy building its lodging, sometimes Beaver can really devastate an environment, or it can look devastated depending on whichever lumber Beaver chooses to use. I was watching a video about Beaver spirit, and the woman said that if the Beaver cuts down aspen trees, it's not devastating to the environment because aspen trees are able to regrow very quickly. And so Beaver is able to be build ingenuitively, and be an engineer and create its divine home and its divine lodging place without hurting the divine mother. Okay, I'm also hearing, flow, that a lot of you guys are dealing with a lot of energies around friends and family, and that it can be very difficult, and your angels are asking you to breathe. They're asking you to learn to breathe. Heartache over what you no longer have. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing breathe. And not just through the moment, but they want you to practice breathing and meditating, and for the long haul, because, oh, that flipped out really fast. haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. If you've been giving love, if you've been giving life, then that's what you will receive. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. This has a lot to do with relationships and how we build our relationships. But Beaver's spirit, that energy does come to help heal those broken relationships, the things that may have taken place where it just seems like it'll never heal. It can never be repaired. You know, it can be. It can be. Your angels and your spirit team want you to know that right now. And they want you to keep the faith. And as I'm looking at this feather, I'm hearing I fly above. Like they want you to fly above. And for those of you who have been seeing feathers, and for those of you who have been noticing flowers, lilies and roses, that energy is there for you to remind you that you are not alone, that your angels and your spirit team are with you. Look, someone new is entering your life, chair filled. This is your spirit team. They're helping you through the challenges, and look, major challenges to overcome. But with the eagle coming out and the horseshoe and the rabbit, it's already telling us that it's already done. It's already done. Look, family sorrow, you know. For some of us, some of our sorrow in our family, look, Lily, spiritual love, forest, muddled and unclear thinking. Yes, your angels and spirit team are trying to keep you on track by sending you these subtle energies, these subtle signs and messages. You know, but for some of us, when it comes to our family and our place in our family and the roles that we play within our family dynamic, I hear our angels telling us to be able to accept valid criticism. You know, even if your family members are not able to, even if they're the ones always dishing criticism and they never receive it, God is like, it doesn't matter if they can give it to you, if they can receive it from you or not. They want, your spirit team is like, we're sending you an abundance of information so that you can become a greater human. You know, they want you to stay on your road to success. You know, and that comes through when someone is coming to you with criticisms or with some type of, you know, blame of some sort. They want you to actually think about it, reflect on it, and see if what they're saying holds any truth. Because sometimes the emotions can be so high that situations can leave you feeling guilty for something that you didn't even do. And if you're able to reflect on those things, I'm hearing you will find peace. You'll find peace in realizing that your actions in those moments were blameless. You know, and it'll also give you the ability to forgive others. You know, it'll give you the pathway that you need to understand the words that you need to speak. Because sometimes the words that we need to speak are not always the easiest to speak, because it involves us having to humble ourselves when we feel like we've already humbled ourselves enough. I can't go no lower, right? Sometimes it feels like that. I can't go no lower. I can't. I won't break. I won't bend. I won't move. I've done it enough. I've been there enough. And I'm tired of it. But God is like, no, you're so blessed. You're so abundant. You can flex. You got room to be flexible. You can flex too, because you are connected directly to me. That's what I'm hearing your guides say. You're connected. That's why you can. You're spiritually blessed. You don't have to hold on to certain things, because your team is constantly renewing you of mind and spirit. That's what I'm hearing, that if you allow these things to flow, that whatever this is, because I was getting, when I was doing a reading earlier, I'm telling y'all, I tried to do this reading so many times, but Scorpio energy kept coming back with health. Scorpio. Every message that came out was about your health. And that is coming back to needing to release certain things energetically. That spiritual health and that physical health, they're more intertwined than we would like to give it credit for. Okay, that was just something that came out from one of the other readings I tried to record for you guys. It's been a complete fiasco behind the scenes, but by the grace of God, these messages will reach you in divine time. Okay, in divine time. Look, spiritual strength, material harvest, and patience. Let's see what else came out. Foundation and achievement, heartache and loss, yes, suffering and silence. It's all over these relationships. Okay, these foundations that we have tried to build, that we have tried to create and felt as if we were creating and on our own, but your spirit team is like, no, just watch. Your spiritual strength through this heartache, through this suffering. You learned how to suffer. You've been suffering not only in silence, but with grace. Okay? You've been suffering with grace. Divine being, divine chosen being, earth angel. You, the one listening to this message, the one who is hearing these words, you've been suffering with grace. There have been times where you were so hurt and you didn't know what to do, but you didn't leave your house with a frown on your face. You didn't leave your house thinking, I'm going to make someone else have a bad day today too. You didn't do that. You went out. You took your sorrow and your pain and you put it in your pocket and you put a smile on your face. You let the love of the divine flow through you. You still went above and beyond to help your fellow brother and sister. Even though you were hurting, you still showed up at your work post. You still showed up for your mission. And because you did that, there is a harvest. They don't want you to faint. They want you to understand that this is the cocoon, that you're not alone. You're in a space where you are transforming right now. And if you just hold on and remember that this is a test of your faith, not only is it a test of your faith, but you have to pass this. You're in the cocoon. The only thing left to do is to continue with that molted stage and then emerge new, flying, new perspectives like this eagle. It's a very lucky time. Your angels and your spirit team are ready to celebrate with you. Look, the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. The Three of, what is this in this deck? This is a Three of Spirit. No, Wands, because this is the Four of Wands. The Three of Cups and the Three of Wands come out here. And it's a lot of 3 energy, 3, 6, 9 energy on the table. A lot of that. And I'm hearing the word exponential growth. Exponentially you receive your blessings. Exponentially this transformation comes to its completion. And then the throat chakra. If the heart chakra is here, this is going to be a big deal. Let's see. Let's see if the heart chakra comes out. The throat chakra is major for the beaver because the beaver has this beautiful way of communicating. The beaver communicates with its family. It stands with family. I love that. Well, we'll take it. It's not the heart chakra, but it is the card of love and harmony. Okay. And stands with his family, her family. That's what the beaver does. The beaver stands with her family. And here goes this solitude, being able to be that individual. Remember that energy of individuality, being able to be an individual in the presence of standing with your family, standing with your soul tribe, maintaining your individuality. And with this standing with your family, the communication between Beaver and its family dynamic is so beautiful, especially when you see that animals are able to simply come together and love one another and share in a way that even humans struggle to do. And the beaver wants you to look at the shadowy aspect of what you're communicating. And look at how these colors even go together. Look at how they vibe together. They want you to take an honest account of what you say and what you do and how it really matches or lines up with how you truly feel. What are you communicating in your relationships? Do you truly want love? If so, are you real about it? Or are you communicating from anger, hurt, fears? Are you communicating from a space of emotional loss and emotional withdrawal? They're asking you to use what you know. You know that if that is what you want, if love is what you want, chasing it repels it. You know that saying negative words about your love, your relationship, your family, it repels it. So they want you to speak truth. And I'm hearing walk like you talk. Be real with yourself about what you want. Humble yourself and start to speak life into these situations and show up. Be real about what it is that you're contributing or not contributing to the sauce. Okay? What sauce you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to Thanksgiving dinner? Okay? If you're worrying about something, what have you not spoken with your angels about? They want you to go deep because there's something that the angels are trying to help you heal during this Beaver full moon. Look, simply love. That's what it truly comes down to. It comes down to love and family, love and happiness, the sun. Shining a light on this love, shining a light on this family dynamic, on these relationships. They want you to daydream it into being, even if it is the most difficult situation that you can think of right now. They want you to master that feeling of thinking beyond the pain. They want you to feel beyond the pain. They want you to call in a new energy. They want you to daydream it. And then once you've gotten that dream settled in your mind, look what happens. Your dreams come true. But it takes just a little bit of faith and a little bit of reaching out and reaching in to a space that you have somewhat neglected because things got hard. Okay? This love shows up again, guys, from another day. They want you to understand that your challenging feelings have been coming from your spiritual journey more so than it has been coming from the people who love you. And they want you to recognize that your family is not always the ones you share blood with. Your family is a vibrational thing. They don't want you to overlook someone for their physical appearance because they don't want you to pass by your tribe. They're sending you your tribe, and I'm hearing birds of a feather. You'll know them by their feather, and you'll know them by their fruit. The people who are there for you, the people who are not, you'll know. It'll be obvious. You won't have to worry. You don't have to sit and worry and think about who's sending you bad spell work or something like that. You don't have to worry about it because vibrationally, they separate from you. They separate themselves from the love of the divine. And the more you focus on the love of the divine, the more you shift into that space where you can meet your true love, where you can meet your soul tribe, where you can meet your soul family, or you can be reunited with them. This is a time to lay a strong foundation. Fly like an eagle, and I'm hearing into the future. I fly like an eagle into the future. Set a firm, a solid foundation. Oh my gosh, build. They want so much for us to build together and recognize what we're building and how what we're building affects Mother Nature. Look at that house and how it's connected to Mother Nature. Build a fairy house. There is magic everywhere. Wish upon a star. I am made from the stuff stars. I am made from the stuff of stars. I matter. And dance the rainbow. I love to have beauty in my life, and you are beautiful. Yes, this is beautiful. Let's see if I want to pull one more message from our angels and our spirit guides. Any more messages, God, for this Beaver spirit moon, this Beaver full moon. You are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence and take control of your thoughts. Yes, the daydream. Remember, guys, the daydream is what brings it forward. The daydream, once you've solidified the daydream in your mind, your angels are like, okay, that's it. That's it. Let's go ahead and start helping her build. Let's help them build. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Do not be distracted by the gnats. Okay? Do not be distracted by the shadows in the darkness. Okay? Don't be afraid. Now is the time to really truly be real with yourself. Face your shadow self and build this firm foundation. Meditate. Allow your spirit team to help you. If you are suffering and you haven't been suffering gracefully, start. Don't make every person you meet feel your hurt and pain. Don't do that. Okay? You are a loving child of the Most High God, and you are filled with love. You are filled with love, and if you're not, that's a sign that you need to reconnect. You need to reconnect. Continual flow. Continual flow. Continual flow. Just like the beaver. The beaver, it builds its home within the flow of a river. It builds its home as something steady and grounded within the midst of that flow. And I'm hearing that's what your angels need you to do right now. Even though the winds blow around you, even though the water rushes past you, they want you to find this safe space, build this safe space. It may be uncomfortable at first. But once you've gotten it built, you'll be able to dive to the depths of this watery energy and heal. And it's a safe space. Okay? It's a safe space. Yes, Ashe. So I'm hoping that this message finds you in divine time and that it assists you on your path. It truly, truly helps you at this time. I thank the Most High for this message and for you. I'm sending you so much love, and we'll talk again soon, guys. Bye.